Every real cowboy like myself knows how lonely it is out on the open range, which is why I listen to the Cowboy Boys podcast. With best contractually obligated friends, Shayne Smith and Mac Arthur, the Cowboy Boys will comfort your soul better than any disease-ridden saloon gal ever could. Cowboy Boys.
All right.
Oh,
So you went to church.
That's how we're jumping in.
yeah.
Just coming in hot with church.
Coming in hot with
It's
church.
Sunday.
It
It's
is.
Christmas. It's it's a very church-going time.
Wait, JF, introduce yourself first.
Hi, I am the guy's friend. My name is JF Harris. I'm a stand-up comedian who's originally from New York, currently resides in Los Angeles. Currently I reside nowhere. My sofa lives in Los Angeles, California, in a storage unit.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah,
that was
dog.
fucking cool as hell.
Yeah.
I'm
the
so
most
jealous.
professional intro
I know.
ever on this podcast.
Been in the game a while, Mac.
You're like, here's my
doing it.
name. Here's what I'm up to, and I'm like, wow, I'm impressed.
Instagram at the JF Harris. JF is the initials.
There you go.
Website www. Don't forget that.
Wait, you have a website?
Yeah, I have a website.
Okay.
People got to be able to, find me. You need them so clubs know that you're not some psychopath.
Yeah, no, it's true. I remember when I
Tour,
first
tour dates. That's literally the only reason I have it.
when I first started and I didn't have a website, my agent was like, "What the fuck?" Like, he was so mad, and then I went and built one on Foursquare.
Nice. I think that's what I have mine. No, not for. I have Squarespace. I use
Squarespace, that's what I
Squarespace.
meant. What
Yeah.
the fuck is Foursquare? Is that
It's
just
a-
the
it's-
childhood
yeah,
game
childhood
that I'm
game.
thinking of?
Yeah, but
this is how
But
bad.
you are so much internet savvier than me that I was just like, okay, Foursquare. Shane probably coded that website himself on some app called Foursquare.
Well, no, now I hire Mac.
Well, you hired me to do your first website.
And
that was a disaster.
I hired Mac to do my first website,
which I loved. I
got
loved it.
and I liked it too. I got a new agent, and he was like, "Hey,
Too many swastikas.
Your
Too many
website,
swastikas.
your
Not
website
enough.
fucking sucks." He literally was like, "I'm a level. You want me to be like the guy, right?" And I was like, "Absolutely, dude. Tell me like it is." And he's like, "Your website fucking sucks. Get a new website." And he's like, "I know a dude." And I was like, "No, hold on. My guy who normally does it, I'll fire him and get a new guy." And I just had Mac redo it, same Mac, And Mac redid it. We just like figure out what he wanted, and Mac did it.
We made it
And-
tasteful, not fun.
Yeah. And then my agent was like, "Perfect stuff. Last guy was trash. This guy's good." And it's the same guy.
The best part too is your agent will never listen to this podcast.
Yep.
So this doesn't-
Of course not.
I designed my own. I designed my first one. I designed the one I have now. I love that kind of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like anything building graphic. I like making show posters. I like doing all that stuff.
You're a graphic design guy.
I'm a huge graphic design guy.
Dude.
I love all that stuff. I don't know how to do any of it on like Photoshop, but if you give me like a drag, cut, and paste, like a font candy app or something like that, I can make some pretty stylish shit.
Are you on Canvas?
What is Canvas?
Isn't that what I think everyone uses? Like that's like it basically has the building blocks for every graphic design. Like when someone puts a PowerPoint together but doesn't know how PowerPoint works.
Oh hell yeah!
just,
I'll get into that.
Every last like poster you see by someone who's like, you don't know how to do that. I'm like, well, I did it.
Yeah.
It's Canvas, I think.
Oh, okay.
The entire industry of the entire economy runs on Canvas. So people's jobs, and that's just what you use because you're not paying, what is it, like $60 a month for Photoshop unless you kind of know what you're doing. And Canvas is just the everyman's Photoshop online.
Yeah, I know that there's also a photo app that like all the hot girls use.
Instagram.
No, there's a special
what they-
photo app where they fucking fantify their photos, and I forget what it's called.
What do they
but-
make the eyes bigger? Like
yeah.
Anime.
It's like I push a button and my fucking blemishes go away, and I'm just like, what the fuck?
Oh, I think that's just filters. I think
just-
they all have that shit.
Yeah. And then meanwhile, I'm just like rolling with nose acne, no problem.
I follow this e-girl online. I follow many.
Wait,
But,
what is an e-girl?
wow, you don't know what an e-girl is?
I do not.
An
I am not hip in the way you guys are with internet stuff. Like recently something happened on my Instagram where all these kids were commenting this crazy thing, and I literally called Shane because I was like, Shane will know what this is. It has something to do with anime.
They
There you go.
were saying that he looked like a Danganronpa character.
I don't even know what that
was
is.
like this really popular text-based like game that everyone plays, and you just look like one of the killers from the game.
Yeah.
Is it a good killer or a bad killer?
He's okay. People like him.
But I still get comments at least like once every month, once every post, or like once a post, or every like 3 or 4 posts. That's these teenagers who are just like love commenting it.
Oh, dude, you're 100%. By the way, there's some anime forum you've never been to, and they post to you all the time.
Hell yeah.
100%. You're like a weird group of people are probably super obsessed with you and use you to like talk to each other and make like you're an inside joke to them.
That's so fun.
I know. I love that kind of shit.
You're
I'm
some
so
guy's
ha-
avatar.
Yeah, it's fucking cool. I love
cool.
it. I wish I knew how to do that kind of culture stuff when I was a kid. Like the internet was first abound. Like we just did normal chat rooms, like age, sex, location.
Yeah. Because we're all like close to the same age, but there's millennials who were just like
I'm
cool. But really what happened was you were cool and you were like, I'm going to drink beer and finger girls. And then
literally 100% what happened.
Yeah. And then me, I was like, I'm going to drink beer. Oh, girls don't like me. Final Fantasy. And like that was the
Girls
difference.
didn't even like me either. It just, or they just one did, and that was enough to fuck it all up.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Man, dude,
Like,
that will.
I
computer
literally got
career.
my first girlfriend in 7th grade, or maybe it was 8th grade, 7th or 8th grade. I had sex too young, and then I stopped caring about sports, and then we broke, and everything else you could ever imagine. And we didn't even have like a ton of sex. We had like sex like 1 or 2 times. We had a pregnancy scare. I never had sex again.
Oh.
But then all I thought about was sex, so I stopped thinking about anything else. And then I started drinking at 13. And so pretty much from that point on, I was done. It was just like sex and booze. Like that's
You're
all
just a
I
little
cared
man.
about. I started hanging out in bars when I was 16, dude.
Me too. I had a sleeve when I was 16.
A sleeve tattoo?
Yeah. I
Oh
was
my
fully tattooed and doing like grown-up guy shit. Like people just assumed I was a man.
Yeah. That was the nice thing about being a bartender I was a bartender at 18 or 19. I think I was 19. And like when you're a bartender at 19 in Staten Island, New York, all the other degenerate bartenders know who you are. And I had already been hanging out in bars since I was 16. So I could go to any bar in Staten Island and drink for $20 all night long.
Oh fuck. Yeah,
Which
that
is
can't
a
be good.
problem when you have senior finals the next day or have to take your SATs in your fucking shithouse.
Dude, that's what happened to Mac. You fucked and it all went downhill. You got obsessed. You lost religion.
Oh yeah.
Imagine if you had fucked at 13.
Dude, I would have been on a darker path.
It
Like
would
you
have been
guys.
a wrap for you.
You had been shooting heroin at your 8th grade prom.
See, I grew up Mormon and then had sex, and I was
Oh,
like, well,
yeah, I
no more of that. And I just became normal.
I didn't know you were normal.
No,
At one
I walked
point-
into the house and you were watching gun videos on YouTube.
yeah, that's the Utah part. that's
Good
normal.
point. That is normal for you.
Who doesn't watch gun videos?
As
on
a guy
YouTube?
from Staten Island, we'd get one Guns and Ammo magazine a year, and everyone would be like, "Oh shit, this will go great with these Timberlands."
Shayne and I just talk about what guns
We
we're
do.
thinking about buying.
I'm buying a gun tomorrow. I really am.
Well, he's flying to Utah.
Yeah.
So he's like, might as well have the cash
Yeah,
set
yeah.
up. You don't have a bunch of guns in another state.
I have 0 guns in any states.
All right. Well, we know what to get you for Christmas.
Yeah, no kidding. We got to get you a Florida gun.
A Florida gun. My dad the other day was like, "I'm gonna get it." If I'm thinking about, he was like, "Because it conceal carry here, maybe I'll get a gun." And I was like, "Why?" And he was like, "In case someone like to protect us." I was like, "No one's trying to kill you, and no one's trying to break into your condo. And if they do, what are they going to steal? Your flat screen TV that you paid $200 for at Walmart? Like you're going to kill a person for a $200 TV? Let them have the TV, you idiot."
I think that your
My dad's
dad,
man,
your
yeah.
dad messed up when you said, "What do you need a gun for?" When he didn't answer, "To kill someone." Just simply, I want to shoot a guy.
That's literally the only reason to have one.
Dude, it feels so good to shoot at someone with a gun.
Having been shot at, it does not feel
Dude, no, it's exciting to get shot
a
at.
little bit. But
I've been around gunshots, and I've shot a gun, but I've never been shot at or shot at someone.
Have you ever gone to a gun range where they have like the ditch and you have to put up so the bullets are going over you?
No, and I definitely. That's like, hey, do you want to skydive without a parachute?
So they have gun ranges where there's like a World War I trench, and then you put the target on this metal thing, and you just pull a chain to hoist it up. Like, you can't get to where, I mean, you could climb it. It's like 10 feet tall, but the bullets are going over you, so you can hear and kind of feel what it's like to be shot at a little bit while you're down there. And it's pretty cool.
Does this range still exist?
There's a bunch of them.
Oh.
Yeah, there's one in Utah.
Oh,
it sounds like paintballing, but with more diarrhea.
Dude, when we were kids, we used to go hide behind hills and shoot at each other to see what it would sound like. Or just to feel it. Just to be like, it's like Saving Private Ryan.
Shooting out in the hills of Utah, it's always the time when you're like, is someone shooting over us right now? That's the... Because you don't go to the range because they have rules and they don't like you blowing up stuff.
Oh, yeah, they're real cucks about explosives. And automatic weapons, too. You'd be surprised how responsible they are.
Yeah.
Well, that's good to hear.
They'd lose their range status, which is fair. So you just go out into the desert somewhere, 30 minutes, and then you're like, all right, we're shooting. And then, pew, pew, pew. You're like, I think someone's shooting on the other side of this hill that we're also shooting over.
We're all just shooting into the same mountain.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, totally. Absolutely.
That's how it goes down.
Yeah, we used to, when we were kids, there were like no rules. We would go out and we wouldn't call it hunting. We would just call it killing, because if it was alive and we ran into it, it was fucked. Like, it didn't matter. We would all just like we would just like fan out and walk forward with shotguns and just shoot like birds and rabbits and shit, dude. No law. It was fun. It's a good time. I would love to take you killing.
You know what's funny? I think about it a lot. Because of the fact that I am not a vegetarian, and I have been vegan and vegetarian in certain parts of my life, but I do eat and like meat, there is absolutely 100% no reason why I should have to go kill something. You know what I mean?
No, totally. I absolutely agree
connect
with you.
those things to realize that, like, when I'm eating, I am eating a thing that had to die for me to eat it.
So I'm having my mother apply for deer tags for me so that I can hunt.
Yeah.
And so, if you want, I mean, I guess technically it's illegal, but it doesn't matter. So it'll be legal. The hunting will be legal.
Okay.
You know, and so if you want to go hunting with me next year, assuming I get a deer tag, I would like to shoot a deer and then give that meat to my family. But you can have some of it.
I would do that. And there's a part of me that's like, hunting is so brutal, but also at the same time, there's a small part of me that's like, I might need to know how to do this one day.
You think? The apocalypse?
I don't really think, but you know.
There's also, it's conservationism.
Yes.
Yeah. It truly needs to happen. They you know, the park rangers are very fucking crazy serious about the amount of deer that you're allowed to kill, how you kill them, what you do with them, how the populations of all the animals in their areas are. And the rangers, they take great pride in like keeping the land nice, keeping all the animals safe. So, you know, there are like, even PETA is like, okay, conservationism has to exist, you know.
Yeah, because otherwise certain populations overrun others and can fuck up an ecosystem.
Yeah, and they absolutely blast the ecosystem. In Utah, that every other year, it's just like on. You can just kill rabbit any way you can.
Yeah.
So like you could dynamite a jackrabbit every other year in Utah because they like get crazy and then they give diseases to all the other animals.
Yeah. Also, rabbit, delicious.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah. Rabbit gumbo.
Yeah, jackrabbits don't taste super good.
Oh, then I'm not.
These are like big floppy boys. They're not like the like cute rabbits.
I don't know what kind or have been in the stews I've eaten.
Imagine if like a New York rat had like a dog's back hindquarters, but the rat face part. You know, that's what they look like. They're wild.
Would you go shooting in the helicopter? What is it, like in Texas, where the boars have overrun?
Where the boars are destroying the world?
Oh, really? Are they?
You can't kill the boars fast enough in the southern United States, and they are just destroying the ecosystem. Where they're like, if you have a gun,
please come kill these boars.
Just kill as many as possible. And people down there, they can't kill They're going to win.
Yeah, they literally.
The boars are winning.
So
Yeah.
the boars aren't native to the United States, just like horses.
Yeah.
So what the Spanish used to do back in European times was they would take boars and they kill them and eat them, like they put them on ships and eat them because they're really good meat, you know.
Yeah.
But if you're fighting and you go to like fight a new enemy, you release a bunch of the boars into the ecosystem on purpose, and the boars will destroy their farms and shit.
No
And
shit.
so it's like it's a war tactic. So the Spanish, when they were fighting the Native Americans when they first showed up here in like the early 17th century or whatever, they were like, release the boars or whatever. I can't do a Spanish
that was
accent.
good.
Maggie, how do you say boar in Spanish? Is it just boar?
It's burro.
No, that's donkey, motherfucker. I know that. That's donkey.
Dude, he had me for a second there. I was like,
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
I gotta listen to him. So they released them. They were like, release the burro. And they
Once again, that's donkey, everybody at home.
They just imagine a bunch of donkeys eating. So they ate like some of the few crops the American Indians had, and of course they're dangerous. And they're just
Yeah,
like
they got little
rooting
horns
around.
and shit.
Yeah, they fuck you up, dude. They are like for real scary. And so then they just like overran the southern United States. And now that we don't like have a culture of just like swording them all the time, you know, over the past 20 years, they've grown exponentially, you know, because the hunting culture is on the decline and stuff. And so now in the southwestern United States, boars are just like, no, we run everything.
All
if
right.
you look up boar in city, you'll see so many funny videos of just like 120-pound boar running full speed in like the highway, going through people's fences, attacking people's dogs. Like,
Oh, I'm into this. Let's go boar hunting.
yeah,
in Texas.
dude. And now, so Texas is so just like, dude, whatever it takes. To
Once
get out of
Austin gets a good comedy club again, that's what we're doing. We're going to Austin. We're going boar hunting.
there. They literally are like, you can spear them if you want. You can build a
There's no
spear. And
rules.
spear. Yeah, there's no rules. Fight the boars.
And that's why they give tours in helicopters with like fully automatic weapons and let you loose while they
See,
the helicopter
so
pilot tracks them down. He's like, get it.
that's fucking nuts. Yeah, I probably wouldn't do that because I'm terrified of helicopters. But
It's a very America fuck yeah moment. Just shooting the boards with an automatic weapon. Woo! I would scream. I would definitely be yelling.
you'd have a boner.
Fuck you,
for sure.
boars!
Yeah, pop a Viagra before. Make the experience so much more heightened.
Oh, dude.
So
I wanted to make a boner boar joke, like pun, but I didn't. And now I'm just looking off into the distance, sadly. That
it'll come to you later. He'll figure it out. We can edit it in post.
It'll come to you
Dear
later.
There you go. I like how we made eye contact while you said that.
Yeah,
That was
yeah. We got really deep into it.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I've never killed a boar. Have you?
No.
Oh, damn.
I've only killed one animal.
What?
I feel like I've talked about it.
Oh, okay, yeah, you're
It was
right.
that
you're right.
raccoon that
Yeah.
killed our chickens. So
You
we had to,
it was a revenge killing.
Yeah.
I only kill in vengeance. So not just for the game like you.
I'm no kill for that. Well, when I was young,
Yeah,
I was
that's what
a maniac, but
Yeah.
So did I think I've talked about it, right?
yeah, the fucking a raccoon. Short story.
Yeah, chickens got Max. Or raccoon got Max chickens.
Yeah.
And he went and Rambo'd the shit out of that
Yeah,
raccoon.
he did with a shovel.
And that's I should have just shot
Oh,
it.
you did it with a shovel?
Yeah, I learned that raccoons have the thickest. They have like bear skulls. It was really bad.
So tough, dude.
And
They're
so-
really tough. I've literally shot a raccoon, and the raccoon was like,
Nah,
"Fuck you." Yeah,
dog.
nah, bro. I'm not worried about it. And then just left.
This shit
And then-
Teflon.
Dude, my mom literally was like, "Hey, the raccoon you shot isn't dead. It goes through the garbage still." And I was like, "What the fuck?" I shot it with a 9mm pistol, and it like literally was fine.
That's so
And
funny.
and you know what? That raccoon lived to be so old because I never tried to kill him again. I was like,
Yeah.
nah, fuck. If I
You're-
do again, he's gonna
Respect.
come back
You're
for my
respect,
mom.
yeah.
Dude. That's a-
This motherfucker's out of town. I'm gonna get this bitch.
Yeah,
she
yeah.
snitched. Dead.
but my mom was like, "Hey, raccoon you shot still cruising in the garbage." I'm like, "How do you know it's him?" And she's like, "Cause of the fucking gunshot wound, Shayne. I'm afraid to go near him. He's
These are
big."
like,
They have little hands.
Did you start like throwing extra food in the garbage for him?
I literally was like, "Mom, just let him have it," because she used to put food for the cats out.
Okay.
Yeah.
And raccoons are like, and this is mine now, and the cats can't do shit because the raccoon will kill the cat. People don't realize raccoons are gangster.
oh, they're
Yeah.
the craziest.
Yeah, they fuck shit up.
They're
fuck
wearing
dogs up.
little burglar masks.
yeah, dude. People are like, they've got teeth and hands, and they're up to shit, dude.
They're tough and smart.
Yeah, they're really scary. So anyway, the raccoons
We
would
should call them raccoon burglars instead of cat burglars. Just saying.
So it wasn't just taking the food out of the bowl. The raccoon was like, fuck you, the entire bowl is mine, and like took the bowl home. And my mom was like, I bought like 3 cat bowls. He literally just takes the whole bowl.
That's so funny.
I think Toronto has spent like a couple $1 million revamping their entire garbage system, like the bins, because raccoons were like spreading trash so much in the city, and they spent millions of dollars. They tested it over and over and over, and then they released it, and the raccoons still figured it out.
They were like,
they all that money wasted.
That's so great.
Dude, the boars and the raccoons.
America's done for.
They'll get us eventually.
War on both sides.
I'm just waiting for birds to turn on us. That's when we're really fucked.
Oh, man.
Dude, as soon as seagulls are like, wait a minute, we could just attack you all the time.
So there is, in Texas, there's a bird called a kraken or a crackle. It's one or the other. They're super popular in like Austin, Texas area, but they're super vicious, and they have a season where they dive bomb at people and try to take their eyes out.
Their eyes.
Jesus.
They're these super annoying, loud black birds, and they like.
Okay, you hit blackbird a little hard there.
I didn't say N-word birds.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding.
You're projecting, Shayne.
All these motherfuckers up and no, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it.
You already did it.
No, I didn't. I took it back. It doesn't count. You can't cancel me.
I'm going to right now.
Yeah, but they dive bomb your eyes one time of the year.
That's fucking crazy. I've been attacked by like a magpie or whatever.
Do you think
That might be like in the same family.
Do you think it's just if it's only once a year? Do you think it's because like they're horny? It's like mating season. This crackle.
Or they already got their nut. Now they're like, I've got to wait all next year till I get another one. I'm going crazy. Because a lot of animals just like fuck once a year for no reason.
That's so crazy.
Just fuck, dude. There's
They're
no
like
rules,
me and my
magpies. Get crazy. Like, get your
They're
nut
like me
in.
in my early 20s.
Just fucking once a year.
Because that's all I can forget somebody to have sex with me. I think that's it.
It's a crackle.
Crackle. Yeah.
Oh my God, that's so scary. Yeah, I've been attacked by. So I was walking with my headphones in, and something pecked my head. I was wearing a hat, thank God, and I was like, what the fuck? And I thought someone was behind me. I literally turned around, like spinning punch, like fuck you, like I was being attacked by a homeless guy or just a crazy person, and there was no one there, and I was like, am I fucking losing it? Like that really hurt. It did not. Someone hit me in the head, and I was like, did a kid throw a rock at me? And then immediately I was like, that's kind of funny. But like, so I'm like looking on the roof.
I would have done that.
I'm looking on the roof of the building like, did I get hit? And then I turn to look forward as I'm walking down the sidewalk, and this bird is dive bombing my head. I was in the South. I think I was in like Georgia or something.
I bet you it was one of these birds.
Dude, and it fucking went right for me. I literally ducked, and I was like, you know when your body just takes over and you're not even in charge? And I just like fear screamed and ran like a child, dude. And so I got just getting my
I thought you were going to say you fought the bird.
No, I wish. I wish it was as cool as that. No, I literally was like, and just like screaming and running. I didn't know. It surprise attacked me.
Having an animal surprise you that'll make your little girl scream come out.
For real.
I've had like a snake I wasn't expecting, like in my yard, like in suburban Utah, where I'm just like, oh, what the fuck? Like just you lose it.
I once in New York City when I used to live here when I was still a drinker forgot my cigarettes and was running back from the bar to my house to get my cigarettes because I drank at a bar in my corner, and it was the summer, and I stepped on a rat in a flip flop.
Oh no!
Like full on, like I was a chiropractor cracking his spine. Was like,
oh no!
Felt it the whole way, and then he got off him, and he still kept running. And I was, I'm an alcoholic, so I was still like, must keep moving. But it was one of those things you woke up the next day and you're just like, oh God, I gotta burn my foot.
Yeah, that's so fucked up.
No way. If you live after that, you're good. You won't get COVID. You're immune to everything.
Fingers crossed.
Dude, the rats are so scary. Stepping on a rat is the worst thing. I've also done it, and I hated it very much. The only thing worse would be like stepping on a snail barefoot.
Ew.
Have you ever done that on accident? Just walk outside your house, like take out the trash, and you step on a snail?
No, I've stepped on bees.
Oh no!
As a kid, I got stung a bunch on my foot, and I was like, "Well, I guess I'm not allergic because I'm."
Yeah, I've gotten stung twice recently, and I hadn't been stung since I was a little kid. I think bees are trying to get me.
This is the animals. They're coming for vengeance.
I laid down in a lawn once, like someone's yard, and a hornet stung my bare chest.
Oh man!
And then who was I with?
He probably
I
thought
can't remember.
whatever giant dragon was painting on there was trying to fuck him.
Yeah, whoever I was with was like, "That's what you
Tattooed.
get for being shirtless all the time, you fuck." And I was like, "I'm stung by a hornet. Now's not the time to be mean to me." It hurts so bad. I was like really bummed out.
Was that a lady you were dating?
Yeah, it was. I think.
Well,
man.
that's why you're not dating her anymore.
It's true.
I'm not in shape.
Okay.
So
you
everyone's
could have gotten away with it, but you told everybody.
I told everybody. Especially right now. I was doing better. I lost like 18 pounds. And right now I am off the wagon when it comes to my food choices because I've been surrounded by family.
Oh, I thought you
For
were
the
off
past,
the
like,
wagon because you'll break it if you ride it.
Oh, one of the funniest things I've ever heard in my life. I hope everyone at home is laughing as much as I am / crying.
Just eat the
God,
pain
that was
away.
So funny. Oh my God, that was so funny. But when I get in shape, or if I ever got in shape, I would totally not wear a shirt all the time.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah.
It's also just nice not to like worry about it.
Yeah, to not have titties.
You know who's really the most free? White trash guy who should be wearing a shirt but doesn't and clearly doesn't care.
Yeah.
That's true freedom, because even if you're in shape and you're self-aware and you're shirtless because you're like, I am in shape, I deserve this, there's a small piece of you that's like, you're a piece of shit, put a shirt on.
Yeah, and that's who I'll be.
Yeah.
If I'm honest. But I might wear a tank top once in a while, and that'd be kind of fun in the summer.
It is nice. That guy though, shirtless fat guy with ass hanging out and like weird bad maybe tattoo he got in prison on his back
/ some like weird shoulder hair.
Yes, that guy truly free.
Yeah.
To be him. I love that guy at the beach. There's that guy and then Mexican dad. Those are the two most free men at the beach, dude. They don't give a fuck.
I love a good brown nippled Mexican dad.
Dude, they are the most free. They don't care about anything.
I can picture his basketball shorts touching the ground right now.
Yeah, dude, and he's wearing boxers underneath. Not even like
Yeah.
You're like, you can't swim.
I
it's gonna
don't. He
fall.
doesn't care. He worked 6 days this week. This is one day off. He's taking his goddamn kids to the beach.
Yeah.
He's already drunk. It's
Yeah,
12.
he's got a cooler of Coronas. And,
Yeah.
and everyone can fuck off.
Yeah,
Damn,
definitely.
I wish my parents' races were reversed. I never got to experience Hispanic fatherhood.
Oh yeah, you didn't. Dude, Hispanic motherhood seems rough.
It can be.
I'm not trying to be like a dick, but I think everyone with a Hispanic mom is going, yeah, you got me.
They make
Wait.
up for it with food.
Hispanic mom, Mormon church,
Yes.
not Catholic.
No, she...
What happened there?
She, like... Back in the day, some Mormon missionaries showed up, and they're like, hey, do you want to not be Catholic? And she's like, this is the real Jesus.
Oh, yeah.
Crazy get, right?
More recent Jesus.
Yeah, new Jesus.
That's whatever.
White Jesus.
Yeah.
White Jesus.
Yeah.
Mormon Jesus.
Oh, that's
So-
so funny.
I don't know. It was, she kind of, it's because she came from Catholicism, or not some kind of something down there. I assume
Something
it
in
is.
yeah, I'm sure.
South America.
Yeah, I'm sure it was Catholicism.
It was that plus Mormon plus healing energy crystals
Oh,
plus.
hell yeah.
Just
So
whatever.
she lived in L.A. is what you're saying.
She should have.
Yeah.
I think it would have done her, but she would have fit
Yeah.
right in better.
Then
That
you would
would've been her
then
place.
you would have grew up Scientology.
I could do that. I feel like I would have done
You
better.
still can. They want you.
No.
That's very true.
We said some things about them like in our first 5 episodes, and someone wrote us an email, got angry.
A Scientologist, no, more than one, because someone wrote us an email, but someone messaged me on Instagram, hey, I'm a Scientologist, don't think it was cool what you said. And we had said some pretty horrific things about literally all other religions.
Yeah.
And that was the only one that came for us, and I was like, okay, note to self about this religion.
That's how you
Maybe be
Go
careful.
hard.
No, that's how you know that they're the only real one, because they're the ones sticking up for themselves.
Yeah. Well.
They're ready to fight.
Yeah. Did you guys hear that Tom Cruise video of him losing his shit on set this week? I'm about that.
Really?
Yeah, only because of the fact that the only part of it that makes it redeemable, he's like, people are trying to go to college, people have mortgages, you're going to fuck this up for them. And Tom Cruise is going to be fine. You know what I mean?
I like it. I like his message. For anyone who doesn't know,
I
Tom
actually
Cruise,
haven't seen it, so please recount.
Tom Cruise.
It's
Remember
some leaked audio.
Okay.
Yeah, remember the Christian Bale leak audio freaking out?
Yeah.
Similar, but more justified.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And longer. It's
is it
very
longer?
long.
I didn't
it's like
listen to the whole
4
thing.
minutes of him just being like, you can't fuck around. You need to be responsible. It's just him just basically being like, are you trying to kill us all? You know, not kill us all, but being like,
I think
They're
two
gonna
guys were standing close to each
each other
other.
at the monitors.
Yeah.
Like I think more than two, like watching shit. And
It
they have like a stick to let you know like how far you have to be apart from other people. And he's
Yeah.
just kind of losing his shit.
It's
I mean,
obvious you don't lose your shit because you saw it one time.
Yes.
He's obviously, this is like the culmination of like his week or whatever, seeing
Just people
who
fuck
knows
around.
what.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's like, we're not playing it fast and loose. We are the standard for what the industry's trying to do. And you're going to fucking cost people their lives if you don't take this shit seriously. So I kind of think Tom Cruise is a crazy motherfucker. You know,
Yeah.
he's had slaves. You know, I'm not on board.
Absolutely.
I'm not on board with him. Don't watch the movies. But where he stands on COVID, very on board.
It's that thing where someone you don't like says something you agree with, and you're like, all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
all
like
the
how
founding fathers.
Yeah, it's like how Trump like made money for Spotify and Sound Exchange better. You're just like, ooh, okay, that's gonna help me pay rent. So I still hate him, but
Here's my only
Thanks for that.
thing is if Scientology didn't have a hand with inventing coronavirus, I would give him the pass. So
that's Mac just trying to get an email right there.
I'm on to you.
You think Scientology is big in China? I feel like if you tried to do Scientology in China, someone would shoot you in the head.
100%. I guarantee you there are 0 Scientologists in China.
Yeah,
They barely have Muslims.
they used to.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Woo.
Also, we have to watch this because I would like to go back and perform stand-up in Hong Kong again.
Yeah. Well, Hong Kong will have you.
Not
If
much longer.
Hong Kong, if it exists, they'll have you.
Yeah.
Well, luckily you're not Muslim.
Yeah,
So
that's
just
true.
let them know that.
I am nothing. I have a higher power of my own understanding. But like we kicked it off at the beginning of this, I did go to church today.
Oh,
yeah. That's true.
Brought it around. Look at that.
Yeah,
Professional.
wow.
JFHarris.com.
How was
Oh,
church?
you got your own name?
Yeah.
Damn.
That is
Well,
professional.
what's that like?
Wait, what's your website?
ShaneSmithComedy.com.
Oh,
I
man.
know. Boo.
Have weird initials. That's the thing.
True.
Be an initials guy.
True. I fucked up by not having a stage name. That's where I really fucked up.
Why?
I don't know. I think I could have if I could go back, I might use like my grandpa's last name or something.
What's your
fancier.
grandpa's last name?
Fur.
Fur.
Shayne Fur.
Shayne Fur.
That is a better name.
No.
So here's the thing.
Please, what I'm going to say is Shayne Fur.
And then people be like, for what?
Well, no. At that point, I would go by Shane Lewis Fur because that would be my
Why not
full
just be
name.
Shane Lewis?
Shane Lewis would also be good. I
Yeah.
would also take that.
I all the time think about how I should have done mine differently.
Yeah, and he had.
Whoa.
Okay, well, listen, Mac is doing whatever he's doing.
Do not divulge the secrets, otherwise the Scientologist will find it.
That's true. I know a lot of people who have stage names, and it's cool.
Oh, what is happening here?
Just this, whoa, easy.
I remember
Bessie.
having
Whoa.
a conversation with you like 6 months into comedy, being like, "You need to change your name."
No, you
because
did.
Shane Smith from Vice.
Yeah, no,
I
you-
brought this up like I'm gonna say first week I met you.
Yeah, no, and I'm gonna go ahead and give
Who
you
is?
the.
I don't even know who Shane Smith from Vice is.
He's the founder. One of the he's the co-founder of Vice.
I'm gonna
made-
guess. And has he been Me Too'd yet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a billionaire.
So you're fine.
So he's just like, he's been Me Too'd in that they're like, yeah, he has sex slaves and he went to Epstein's Island or whatever, and which means nothing to real people.
Yeah,
I love that
there's
you
no way
can
to
get
get 'em.
me too'd if you're like, I sent a mean message to a girl once and everyone's like, me too'd, and then someone's like, hey, Bill Clinton fucking
Went to
was on the
pedophile-
low league, went to pedophile Disneyland, and people are like, I don't know, Hillary probably didn't even know about it. He probably told her he was going golfing.
But he's on our team, so
yeah.
let's get the other guy.
Can we anyway?
He's one of the bad ones.
He is one of the bad ones. Fucking. So what was I gonna say? Oh, you were right. I'm giving Mac the pass. He was correct. I should have changed my name. I don't hate my name. Here's the thing that's the issue. My name has only been Shayne Smith for less than half my life. The other half of my life, I had a different last name.
The one you have your felonies under?
Well, I had bad things under that one, but it also was just, it's no secret. It's my my brother's last name, my stepdad's last name. So I
Gotcha.
spent my whole life, and I didn't used to go by Shayne. People used to call me Collins.
Huh.
So I went by Collins for most of my life.
Shane Collins, great name.
No, it's a good name. I
Yeah.
know. It's
But
a good name.
You messed it up.
I know. And you know what? In
Then you get to
retrospect,
tell all those Irish jokes.
but I moved out when I was older, and then, or not older, but I moved on when I was older, and I was kind of like, you know, I'd grown up, maybe a little resentful of my father or whatever. And then as I got older, I was kind of like, no, fuck that. Fuck, like, the name they put on me, fuck this and
Yeah.
that. I'm my father's son, and kind of went hard against it. And you know, to my dad's credit, I don't think he cares too much about last names or whatever. So I probably should have just ran with it.
Yeah.
But I'm Shayne Smith now, and I've kind of made my own thing.
Yeah, you have.
So
How
It's
good is it
worked
going to
out.
feel when you finally are more famous than billionaire Shayne Smith?
that's the goal.
Well, here's the thing. He's not really famous. He's just known
Yeah.
for being a rich guy.
He's done Rogan twice, so that's where I got to beat him.
You
I
gotta
got to
do
do
it 3
Rogan
times.
3 times.
And then kill him so he
Yeah, I
can't
was
do it
gonna
again.
say, or kill him. Here's the thing. Me and Mac have talked about it. We're like, if we ever get invited to a rich person party
yeah.
and we just see an underage girl, we're just gonna excuse ourselves, go to the kitchen. I'm gonna lash a knife to a broomstick, make a spear, and I'm just gonna start killing people immediately, right? Because they're all pedophiles, and I feel like I can get away with it. And some-
Hero ruins party.
exactly. Hero ruins party. So if I ever end up at a party and Shayne Smith is there, I'm just gonna be like, he was fucking a kid. I had to stab him 30 times.
Elliot Smith style.
Elliot Smith style. Yeah. I just had to fucking get crazy. So, listen, I feel like it's okay to stab Shayne Smith if he's a pedophile.
Yeah, that
That's
is
the disclaimer.
100%.
That's the disclaimer.
Yeah.
I would never kill billionaire
I am
Shayne Smith
I'm
of
very-
Vice Magazine unless
I am a very much anti-murder person, but if you catch someone fucking a kid, you got the right to stab him. That's
yeah,
my-
that's just how it goes.
how I feel about life.
Dude, it immediately becomes Wild West PvP on. It's just, let's go. So, how was church?
It was nice. Well, it was weird. You know, I'm not. I was raised Catholic, but I was raised by Catholic. My parents went to Catholic school. My dad lived with nuns. They beat him. All that kind of good stuff. You know,
How do nuns do that?
they're you know that's how Catholics get down.
Sexual frustration.
Probably, you know, if they came a little more, you'd strike a little less. So my grandfather died about 15, 20 years ago, and they had a mass, or I guess it's 17 years ago, and they had a mass for him today at the at church.
How backed up is the Catholic Church? It took them 17 years. You can go to heaven now.
And I think they just randomly have masses for people, and I think they were doing it because the church is closing. It's going out of business.
Oh, nice.
And it's the church that my grandfather was buried, had his both my grandfathers had their funerals there. My grandparents got married there. My parents got married there. All that kind of shit. And it's going out of business.
Oh,
So,
okay. I love that you say going out of business.
I mean, that is actually what is happening.
They're not getting enough tithing or whatever.
Yeah, there's just not enough money to keep that church open, which is a sign of what, things to come for the Catholic Church. But
yeah, I mean, all churches, aside from mega churches, which are the new wave.
yeah, but those are just in the South.
Yeah, and they're in the South's Midwest, but
Yeah.
they're on the way out because the people who give them money have 10 years left.
A lot of them, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If
and-
that. And Corona has to have hit them pretty hard.
Yeah, Texas is fucked. right now with
Yeah,
Corona,
yeah.
which sucks because I love doing stand-up there.
Yeah,
I want those people not to be fucked. I want their grandparents to stay alive.
true, but if well, that's the thing is you're just like if Joel Osteen goes out of business, but he'll never.
There'll be another one.
Yeah, and there's always gonna
When
be
does
another
that
one.
guy get caught on Pedophile Island?
Dude, firstly, he probably already has been, and everyone's just like, whatever. Fucking, it doesn't matter. None of it. I'm so black-pilled when it comes to fucking people getting caught on Pedophile Island and everyone being cool with it.
I don't think anyone's cool with it. It's just like, well, what are we gonna do?
They own, own everything. Speaking of billionaires, this is a kind of a crazy side jaunt. I recently got hired to do stand-up for the CEO of not Bezos, the CEO of Zappos.
Whoa!
Where he like day of or less than 24 hours before, I got a phone call from my friend Craig Conan, who's this great comic in LA, and he was like, "Can you go get COVID tested in the next half hour?" And I was like, "Yes." And he was like, "Okay, go to this location. There'll be a COVID test for you." And I was like, "What are we doing?" And he was just like, "We're getting on a tour bus, and we got Mac Miller's tour bus, and they put 5 of us on there and bust us up to Utah to do a stand-up show for this billionaire and his friends."
That's wild.
We get there, get off the bus. They have like a special house for us. We go to this house. There's a personal chef. He makes us breakfast burritos. Then they tell us they're not doing the show because of COVID. It's too high. We get back on the bus and go back.
Did you get paid?
Yeah.
Nice.
So I got paid a bunch of money. Then, like 2 weeks ago, this guy dies in a fire.
The billionaire?
The billionaire.
In a fire?
In a fire.
It's a hero ruins party. If you're a billionaire and you die in a fire,
Yeah.
sus, dude.
Yeah.
You should have an Iron Man suit that gets you out of that fire. Something happened.
But the weird thing is he's like one of those billionaires people actually like. Like he invested a bunch of money to downtown Old Vegas to reboot it. He threw a bunch of comedy festivals. He loves stand-up comedy. Like so it sucks.
That's wild.
Yeah.
I recently also had like a crazy like job where a rich CEO guy was like, "Hey, you have 3 days. You want to be in San Diego?" And I was like, "Yes." And then they were like, "Here's more money than you've ever made for a gig." And then they were like, "Can you also we've seen your Twitch stream. Do you know about politics? Do you know about political strategy?" And I was like, in my mind, I was like, lie. And I was like, yes. And they were like, "Do you want to give a talk? Here's some talking points. Here's what we're about to do. Can you moderate this thing and then do a podcast and then do some comedy for us?" And I was like, yes. So I went and did like this crazy thing. And then they canceled it.
That billionaire is listening to this podcast right now like, "Oh, Shayne."
He was so fucking great. And then they canceled it.
And you just got paid to be in San Diego for 3
No,
days?
but then they were like, well, the governor of California personally calls and cancels. He's like, "You can't do this gathering." And he's like, "Fucking blah, 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 canceled it." And then someone else was like, "Is that the governor of California that
Newsom.
he's yelling at?" Yeah,
Yeah.
dude. So the governor of California was like, "You can't have this gathering," to him. And then he was like, "Fuck this guy. All right, I guess we can't have it." And then they were like, "Do you want to do a house show?" And I was like, "You fucking know I do, bro."
You're like, "I got punk rock tattooed on my face,
yeah,
dog."
dude. So I did a mic-less house show
For a billionaire.
yeah. for
Billionaire
these
couldn't
rich
go
people.
out and get a fucking PA.
Dude, I know. I was like, not a speaking spell, nothing. No, it was like the best show I've ever done in my life. I'm not kidding.
Oh, wow.
It was fucking
Should have been your
crazy.
third special.
Dude,
Should
it
have
was
taped it there.
so fun. Everyone was it was wild. And it
think-
was during the election. It was election night.
Holy shit. I think a lot of people right now, because of COVID, when they do see stand-up, are like extra crazy good. Or if you're in Florida, they still suck.
Did you do stuff in Florida?
I've been doing a bunch of stand-up in Florida because it's one of 3 places in the country you can still do stand-up. And I have tons of mixed feelings about it. I feel shitty about it because of the fact I don't want anyone to get COVID because some of the shows one of the weekends I headlined and the rest I was opening for people.
Yeah.
And my reasoning, which isn't good reasoning, is like, well, they're going to do those shows with or without me, and these clubs need to try to stay open.
Well, you
That's
need
the-
money.
Also, I am out of money.
You're a person who need. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the other real big factor in it is I've run out of. I had a very nice chunk of savings, like down payment on a condo, which is now gone.
Well, you also feel as though here's your problem, and a few other comics I've talked to are like, "Oh, do I do a show?" And it's like, do you think a waitress or a fucking guy who works at
Yeah.
the mall is questioning it. No, they're just fucking going. The only reason you're questioning it is because we as comics feel like what we do is stupid and useless and we hate ourselves. So you're like, yeah, my non-essential shit job, I should just starve to death and not have insurance. And it's like, no,
I have
you gotta
insurance.
go to
That's the
work.
problem. My insurance is very expensive.
Oh,
and
yeah,
I pay out of
oh,
pocket for it.
Damn,
you know?
yeah, go to work, bro.
I gotta.
It sucks, but it is
Yeah.
what it is.
It's the drug dealer thing. You got to peddle that.
You gotta-
If I don't do it, someone else will.
Yeah, exactly.
So-
Someone's gonna move them dick jokes.
So, also, if those people, they're coming to it. I'm not forcing no gun to anyone's head to do
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, and I'm at that weird point where it's like, if not a ton of people are coming to see me, they're more coming to see comedy.
yeah,
You
you're
know,
in the
like-
middle.
I'm in the middle. I'm not famous. I've done a couple of things,
Yeah.
and I'm building towards
You're
the
very good at comedy, but you're not famous yet.
yes.
So that's a weird middle ground.
I've made my living for the past 8 to 10 years pretty much in support of famous people.
Yeah.
Like helping them write specials, touring, open for them in arenas.
You worked for Will Smith.
I wrote for Will Smith for a while.
Crazy.
Yeah.
What happened? Did you see Jada? What was she like? Who's that trifling ass bitch up to?
Hey. Jada's nice. That whole family's nice.
Dude, I don't care
Honestly.
how nice you are. You cheat on me.
Oh, come on. I mean,
Who hurt you, Shayne?
No, I'm just, you know what? First thing, Mac, you
well.
know who hurt me. Secondly, I just every time I see that photo of Will Smith with the crying, I'm just like, you stay up, King. Don't let him stop you. Even though he's rich, he has all the money, a beautiful family. He doesn't need my help. He'll have a new woman. But I'm just like, no, fuck that. You stay up, King.
he is so incredibly nice. It's fucking nuts.
Yeah, I've heard so many good things
Like,
about him.
Because we've all met celebrities, and I've never really met like a true asshole celebrity. Maybe one or two where I'm like, fuck that guy.
That's when they're on their way down.
Yeah, usually. But like Will, like he gave me on his birthday when he turned 50, Nike made a pair of specially made like Will Smith, like Jordans.
Really?
Yeah, like ones
Nice.
that he wore for that in like a famous press photo of the original Fresh Prince. They like replicated them and they like changed them specifically for Will and had like special insoles and all this stuff. And then he just bought me and the whole writing staff and the whole editing staff sneakers.
Oh, man.
So I just have a pair of Will Smith Jordans that Will he was like, it's my birthday. Everyone's getting Nikes.
Dude, he's like a hobbit. They buy other people gifts for their
Yes.
birthdays.
Yeah.
Don't
100%.
tell people that. You're gonna have sneakerheads are gonna be like coming for you.
I got. Oh yeah.
Dude, murdered for your. Maybe your dad should get that gun.
They're in my storage unit in Los Angeles. Try finding it.
Dude, Los Angeles is 30% storage
I
units.
You'll find that. You'll find my Milo sofa, my Ames chair, and if you could I have to have that sofa fabricated. No, what's the word? Upholstered.
Reupholstered.
I should know that of all nerds.
Yeah, wow. How do I know? You're literally, look at my couch.
Yeah.
It's literally covered in like cum. And
There's cum. I can
This is-
see cum.
This is blood.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding.
Yeah.
There's
That's definitely cum.
Yeah, there's cum and blood all over my couch. That isn't mine. It was just here when we got here.
Yeah.
They didn't want to move it downstairs, so we're
Yeah.
like, we'll buy it, $50.
Yeah, and then so we just like fucking bleed on it.
And then
it's
you also
fine.
have this chair that looks like a sex swing.
Oh no,
Oh,
that's
that's
a racing chair. See, that's a
Yeah,
cockpit.
no. Literally, like I said, a sex swing, a
Dude,
cockpit.
I have not fucked in the chair yet, but one day I'll meet a
Cute.
special someone, and I'm gonna get road ahead in my fucking
in your
racing
virtual-
chair. Yeah, I'm gonna be racing down the I'm gonna be racing on TV, and then someone's just gonna be giving me the Gluck Gluck 9000. Oh, dude, it's sad because it probably will happen.
Oh.
Yeah, we just need Mac to go out of town for a weekend.
Yeah.
No, you can.
He goes to work. He has a day job. He always talks about quitting his job, and I'm like, no, don't. Secretly, I'm just like, I need the time so I can just beat off in the living room on the good TV.
Why would you?
You have a giant TV in your bedroom.
Yeah, but this one's clearer.
The lighter's
There's also
bedding.
something when you can really spread out and
You
make a
want-
meal out of it, you know?
You really want to be able to see that painting of you.
Sometimes our neighbors get on the roof, so if you did beat off on the couch, they could just look down and be like, we have a skylight. They could just see.
I don't think they've gone on the roof in a while.
They might have seen
They
something.
probably caught something. They caught the show.
Dude, I cruise around naked in here all the time. I'm sure people see me in the window. I simply cannot be bothered. I don't care.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, this is like whatever.
You work for the body. Show it off.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I've got like a medium-sized penis. I'll let it go.
I am also in the medium family
Cool,
of dicks.
dude. Hell yeah.
No one's ever disappointed, but no one's ever like, this is going to be work.
It's a good spot to be. You can exclude yourself from a lot of ladies if you're too big or too small.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
I'm a nice in the middle. No one's ever pulled down my pants and been like, oh, no. Or, oh, no.
I know a girl who told me she was like, a guy's penis was so small I laughed once. And I was like, damn, dude. Stay up, king. You're all right. Have you ever seen those penis sheaths online?
No, what's that?
So if
like I said, I don't trail in the same internet circles as you.
Maybe even if you're not lacking, maybe if you just want to get, it's an Iron Man suit for your dick. It's like a dildo with a fleshlight in it, kind of, but I don't think it's supposed to be pleasurable for you. And you like put it on top of your dick, like, and it like builds a better penis, and then you tie it around your back, almost like you're pegging her, but your dick's in there.
It's a strap-on for guys.
It's a strap-on, but your dick goes inside of it. It's an Iron Man suit for your dick.
So here's the thing. Why is this not sponsoring your podcast already?
I don't know. I should contact them. Why am I seeing ads for it? Is my real question.
The algorithm knows.
Your iPhone heard you crying at night. It was like,
Dude.
let's try this one. This one might work.
My algorithm shows me the craziest shit. Once it showed me like a tent so you could beat off, like a thing that was only for your lap, and you like beat off in it. And it was clearly a photo of a guy beating off. It was like an Instagram ad. I was
for like beating off in public in airports?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Just like, what if you like live like you're a Russian guy who lives in like your farmhouse with 9 family members, and you're like, Boris is beating off now, and he lives in fucking Siberia, and he's poor, and he has to.
I would go full tent.
Well, you can't go outside because it's too cold. And you all live in the barn because it's warmer.
Yeah, but then get a tent inside. Get a beat-off tent.
Too much.
Not just a tent for your dick.
That's too much. You taking
much
up space.
I mean, your body's taking up the same amount of space.
No, you just say,
get
no one make eye contact.
Get one person pop tent for when you need to pop.
Well, no, you have a tent for your schwanz.
I don't think this is real. I think he was for something else. Did you take a screenshot?
I did. I want to show you guys a screenshot.
Yeah, I want to figure out what
you
this
went to
is.
that phone with such confidence that I know there is one on the way.
I'm trying to think of what else.
Not only is there a screenshot, there is a receipt.
Should
Estimated
I buy
date.
one?
No, well, like, what is that? Can't be the real intended purpose, right? Like, I can't think of anything else that it would be used for, though.
I can't. When you see it, you're gonna be like, "What the fuck?"
Maybe is it for like having? Can you like look into it? Like maybe you have your laptop in there, but like it keeps people from not looking at it. Is it crocheted? What's the material made out of?
It's like it's like a mesh, but it's clearly like to stop you from. Oh, God.
Mesh. I feel like people would still be able to see.
No, you'll see. I'm trying to find it.
Oh, suddenly the screenshot doesn't exist.
No, I have a lot of.
Did you dream this invention and reveal it on the podcast?
No one steal
it.
No one steal my invention. It's a good invention, and I want it.
I do think it's a good idea for plane rides. That's not real.
This is real.
You can see his dick in that.
Dude, I know.
What?
I'm telling you, it's a real ad.
No, I'm seeing it. I'm seeing everything about it. Is this just for when you need to jerk off and you don't want to get...
I fucking told you, motherfucker.
No,
What
you got wish memed.
let me see that photo again. That is the weirdest... My favorite part is look at the photo. It's a wish thing for $2. But
Yeah,
also
it's
look
$2
to the
to beat off into it.
look at the dude's arm to the right, and look at the outfit the jerking off guy is wearing. Who wears a half crop camo shirt and jean shorts?
Dude, also, just so everyone knows, he's sitting at like a desk and he's beating off into the
It's not even a
tent,
not
but
even
he's
a desk.
also his other hand is on a book, like he's reading while he's beating
Yeah,
off.
old school.
have beat off to a book before. But not like reading as I'm beating it. I read, I'm like, oh, it's so fucking hot. They're when they have sex in the science fiction novel I'm reading when I'm 13.
Dude, yeah.
And then I put the book aside and I beat it.
I can't. I wish I could go back to being 14.
I've tried to stop watching porn lately.
Really?
Yeah, I'm trying to jerk off only from memories and thoughts.
That's a good idea.
And I will say, I am lasting longer.
In just for
jerking
yourself?
off, or-
In all of it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
In all departments.
So you fucked and you were like, dude, I have the power.
Yeah.
Dude, oh, good for you, man.
Yeah.
I thought you were just, I was like, JF, that is not, I'm not trying to last when I beat off. I've never come fast and been like, wow, so you couldn't even wait?
You just said you like to make a meal of it. You literally described jerking off as making a meal of it.
It's the prep time he
yeah,
likes,
yeah,
and then he eats it as fast
It's
as he
the
can.
prep, and then as soon as I grip it and rip it, baby, I'm fucking is trying to get that out.
Yeah,
I
you
beat
want
off
that
like
poison.
I'm possessed, and the only way to get the ghost out of me is through my urethra, like as quick as possible. You know, I'm trying to get it done.
No, I gotta find the right video.
That's my thing is beating off takes forever. Usually these days I only jack off because I accidentally saw something on Twitter that made me horny and I'm like, God damn it.
Like that pop tent?
Yeah. And then I have to I'm like, all right, here we go. And I go to whatever weird website I won't tell you guys about. And then
Why? Why wouldn't you tell us
It's
about
too
it?
weird.
It's no.
How
No.
weird. See, this is also why I'm not watching porn, because I don't want to end up on the weirdest of webs. I feel like it's a dark web.
I agree with you. The stuff I've been beating off to has been like really out of character for me lately. It's just girls just getting their faces absolutely railed. Dude, like I need to really chill.
Hey, this is a kink shame-free zone.
No, it is, but I'm just saying like that's not like
He's also a feminist.
Yeah, that's-
so he's like,
that's not normally what I'm into. And now I'm just like, am I angry? Like, what's my deal? So
how's therapy been lately?
you know what? I think I'm angry. I'm pretty sure I have some like deep-seated anger issues, and I just want to take it out on the back of someone's
No,
skull.
you can face fuck someone with love.
You can, but that's not where I'm at.
Yeah.
That's not where I'm at all. So anyway, I've been considering NoFap.
No, well, he's not on NoFap. He's on
he's
no
not.
porn.
I'm gonna go NoFap, and then I'm
What
going.
is a NoFap?
NoFap is when you just don't beat off at all.
So fapping.
Oh, no. What? Come on.
no.
It's good for you.
I know.
Yeah.
I'll NoFap for like. Here's the thing. I can't just go
No.
porn to memory. What I'll do is I'll go no beating off. I'll really crunch it. I'll give it a week or two, and then when I beat off to memory, my dick is gonna be like, you know what? We'll take it.
This sounds like binging and purging
Yeah.
for anorexics.
Does not sound healthy.
Does not sound healthy.
Okay.
Maybe just once a week try to jerk off without watching someone almost die.
Yeah, you're sure. You're right.
Maybe
you're right.
like go down to like magazines. Like bring it back. Dial
okay.
it back.
Do
Go a little
some
classic.
images?
Yeah, do images.
Okay.
I'll send you something special.
So your memories have been working for you.
Yeah, it's doing the trick.
You know what?
Is it the spank bank or just you imagine whatever fantasies?
Just kind of, I don't know. I think I'm mostly working from memory at this point.
Okay.
You know what my problem is? All the sex I've had for the last like 2.5 years.
All looks like that website.
No. It's
Give us the
literally-
URL.
It's like 99% of the sex I've had has been with people that have then hurt my feelings until I think about fucking them and I'm like, oh no. And so I'm just like, I'll watch this strange woman get her face blown apart by some dude with a gigantic dick.
Literally could not think of a worse way for you to say that.
Sorry.
Her face blown apart.
Yeah. He just really fucking. Listen, these women obviously like it. They like.
Sometimes.
yeah. I mean, fair. But like,
You can usually tell after.
yeah.
When they liked it or not.
So I don't know. It's what it is. What it is. So I'm trying to. You know what? I might have to just really dial it back. Maybe go and some images, some still images.
Yeah, 1990 that shit.
Yeah, I'll think of some stuff from before. What it is I begin to beat off. I think about like my ex or whatever, and then I'm like, oh, I'm sad, and I should power through and be like, no, fucking let's deeper. Let's go to like 25.
Isn't the worst when you're jerking off and you want to be jerking off, but then you just start thinking about non-sexy, like work stuff?
Oh, dude, it's the worst. And then you realize,
It's like, I got to update my website.
dude. And then you've been beating off for a while, and you're like, is this all time wasted? I didn't work. I didn't beat off. I just like,
All I've been thinking about is how I need to edit more Instagram video clips.
dude, an absolute loss. Just an absolute loss.
Should I post more Throwback Thursdays?
More like Throatback Thursday
Whoa!
for Shayne right there. Let's do that. Just to be clear for all of our listeners, I don't think the fleshlight is why you broke up from last episode.
Oh yeah. I got a fleshlight and it didn't have any bearing on my life.
Okay, I wanted to be. I don't want to live with the guilt.
No. So
I bought him a flashlight
That's a good friend.
because I didn't want to. I maybe I could like tell something was gonna happen.
he bought me a fleshlight as my life as my romantic life plummeted into the earth.
So you guys split up?
Yeah.
The one you were just dating?
Yeah.
I'm sorry to hear
Yeah,
that.
I was dating someone for a little bit, and then now I'm not. And you know what? It is what it is.
Now you got a flashlight, so you're
Now I
doing
have
good.
a flashlight.
You should do what I did when I broke up recently and drive across the country.
Dude, yeah, it's actually not a bad idea.
That's what I did. And
If I had a
it was
car.
it was the move.
Dude, it does sound cool.
Yeah.
And so you've had sex since. It's okay. So, hey, everyone. Speaking of...
Wait, so I have a question. Did you how loud did you scream to yourself in the car driving across the country?
I didn't do any screaming. I listened to a lot of really good audiobooks. I'm a big audiobooks guy, so I listen to like a bunch of like Stoic philosophy books and Jeff Tweedy's autobiography.
So you
and
buried
things like
it
that.
deep.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I
you're
pushed that
real
shit down.
fucked up.
No. I also did FaceTime therapy with my therapist while driving across the country.
Did you beat off in the car
No.
while driving?
No,
Dude,
I did.
A driving beat off is is an all-time move. And then,
Beating off while driving.
yeah, you've never done it?
I've never done
Oh,
it. I am too uncoordinated to do that. I would 100% crash into the back of a semi truck. I would look down at the moment of ejaculation and plow into the
Wait,
back of a car.
Do you look at your dick when you come?
Sometimes, yeah.
No, why?
So I don't want it to hit me.
Point it away. You're in control, my man. Point it away from
Think
you.
about it, this is why you get a flashlight.
I also
for the
close
car
my,
beat off.
I also close my eyes.
Beat off
usually.
into a condom.
What am I, 13, trying not to get caught?
Wait, what?
Isn't that sometimes teenagers do that?
Really?
Yeah, they put on condoms to like practice putting on condoms, and they jerk off in condoms because they think it'll feel more
I
like
100% did that, but you said to not
Yeah.
get caught as if
Yeah.
oh,
Oh,
the
to just-
evidence. It's so much easier just to come on the ground and then like rub it in with your foot or something
Oh,
than it is
no.
to. But that's the reality. Is that if you come into a condom, there's so much evidence.
This is what this podcast is every week, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. If you come into a condom at a girl's house, do you take it home with you?
No.
You might have kids.
Yeah, you got kids. For sure you do. Yeah, you worried now? You should be.
I'm not.
All right, everyone.
Let them come.
All right. Speaking of coming, you can
is it
sub
over?
to our you can sub to our Patreon at patreon.com
Oh, is this
/Cowboy
the
Boys.
end?
This is the end of the non-Patreon episode.
Oh.
You're invited to the Patreon episode.
Great. I'll do the Patreon episode.
Hell yeah.
Can I make one plug before I leave?
Absolutely.
Make
yeah,
as
yeah.
many as you
Please
want.
plug it all.
Please follow me on Instagram at the JF Harris, and any of the listeners in Salt Lake City. I am probably going to tape my special there as soon as COVID is up, and then so please come to that show. But
And I will be at that show opening for our guy. And so, yeah, it's going to be a great time.
Yeah.
Wait, did you set that up before, or did you just put him into a?
No.
No.
Into
We
a
talked
corner.
about it the
Okay.
other.
Yeah,
we
talked
talked about
about
it the other day because I decided last like a week or two, or maybe it was in the last week. I was like, "Fuck this! I'm not waiting anymore." Like, there's been like a couple of times recently where I almost did a special with this company or that company, and then because of seeing how my friends like Shayne and like. Joe List and Sam Morrell and Mark Norman, people just putting their own specials up on the internet.
Yes.
How that's changed their life. I was just like, fuck it, I'm going to pay for it myself. which will be the last of my savings.
And that's also what I'm doing for my next special.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna put that shit out there and fuck it, and
And
like
you own it.
and I'll own it, and then All Things Comedy, Bill Burr's company, who put me on the ringers, might help release the album and maybe help with the distribute. I don't know. There isn't a set game plan yet, but I'm doing that shit.
Love it.
Yeah,
So excited for you, and I'll be there, everyone. So we're gonna have a good time in Salt Lake.
yeah,
Maybe we'll bring Mac.
yeah. It might be in May or June once COVID's done, or August.
Yeah,
we'll
yeah.
say.
And then I'll probably be doing my special late in the year, maybe near my birthday.
Nice.
That's my plan.
Hell yeah.
Hopefully, but we'll see. But again, yeah, same thing. Gonna do my own special.
Fuck yeah.
Gonna release it for myself. I mean, I'm gonna
On
try
your
and sell
YouTube,
it.
right?
I'm gonna try and sell it first, but I'll
Yeah.
probably release it myself.
You're nice.
Yeah, it'll be good. Mac, what about you? You gonna do a special?
I'm in talks with a few billionaires. They want me to go do shows with them at their house parties. I can't talk about it though, so I'll let you guys know.
And just so the people who aren't Patreon people know, because I don't want you guys to be left out of certain content, they have a garbage can in their apartment that is full with Diet Pepsi cans so much that it can't actually be opened in any direction, which means they've just been taking the lid off of the can. They have a second garbage bag full of Diet Pepsis in the house, guys.
Yeah, man,
we're
we're a Diet
responsible.
Soda household.
We recycle.
And we recycle. We care about the planet.
Yeah, hell yeah, dog.
All right, everyone. Patreon.com/cowboyboys. You can see me twitch.tv/Shaydozer.
I'm going to join Twitch, too. I'm going to do that when I get back to LA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you watched me Twitch?
No, is it just you jerking off to me?
Yeah. You should watch it and see what it's like.
Yeah. I did one. I did one on my friend John Hastings.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, there you go. Mac Twitches.
Hell yeah, Matt.
Twitch.tv/Dr. MacArthur.
There it is.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, but anyway, so come check us out. Patreon with JF is going to be crazy. We're going
Stuff is happening.
to reveal things.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That part that got edited
Wait.
out.
Not my.
Will we? Will we not? Check it out, everyone. Yeehaw.
Yeehaw.
Yeehaw. Do I say yeehaw?
Yeah.